had finally spoke and said, yes, Jasmine, go.
When Remy Ma and Papoose were the epitome of black love, people thought that real-life fairy tales existed. Despite everything, Papoose was always there, like a character in a movie. Even after serving 6 years in prison, Remy never left her side. He was shouting her name from the rooftops, not just repeating it in interviews. Whenever he could, he made it clear that Remy was his queen. He even married her while she was incarcerated, and everyone praised them for their unwavering dedication. Grab some popcorn because that ideal romance is now beginning to break apart, and it's happening quickly. It's going to get
like get you went crazy. You know, the whole, can we even talk about the whole easy to Papoose now that you know?
Because it only takes one good hit to stop me. I've never been a huge sports fan. I'm an avid boxing fan, and I think the drama outside the ring is rather heated at the moment. I saw people take punches as though there were no repercussions. For months, people have been discussing Remy Ma and the battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. Though not everyone agrees, Remy dismissed the allegations that she had cheated on Papo. Because of the way the internet operates, which examines every post, word, and detail, it was only a matter of time until things truly went out of hand.
Don't ask me no questions about Remy and Papoose. You heard it. Why you asking me questions? How many times? I'm not asking about that.
During an industry event, Papo and Easy, the block commander, got into a fight. Before someone intervened to end their dispute, Pap let his fists do the talking. Knocked out cleanly and fell to the ground. Pap did the only thing he knew how to do, if that's true. He claimed to be unmoved at first, but when he mentioned the NDA, everyone burst out laughing. After that, he turned around and implied that something was happening, but if there was no punch, no fight, no knockout, why remain silent when others are starting to piece things together and it appears like someone may have been dropped? This is where things start to become heated. Messier, this was more than a war. The drama surrounding Remy's alleged hookup with the block leader EAS had the entire rap scene on edge. EAS engaged in a contentious rap war after receiving public censure for interfering with Papa's wife. They demonstrated how Papo cried with Remy and helped her during her 6 years in prison, but let's be honest, no one was gaining anything from this dispute. Then the true problem arose. The blogs were consuming too much discussion and sharing of information that ought to have stayed private. They stood by their daughter through every significant occasion, even bringing up her remark that their father would never allow a man to divide his family and allow braces in. YouTube is a typical place for arguments and angry comments. If even half of this is accurate, the story is far from finished, even if everyone is in the shade room. EAS may have made Remy happy by taking her out and cheering her up. But let's face it, Papoose wasn't going to keep he put Easy to sleep in order to deal with it, and when the time came, he stood over him and used him as a step stool. The repercussion had a significant effect on Remy, but if Papoose hadn't loved her, he wouldn't have tolerated it all. In addition to ruining her marriage, the rumors about her and Easy also knocked her entire reputation off balance, altering the perception of her among those who had previously praised her for sticking by Papu. As if things couldn't get any worse, a fresh report surfaced that she had gotten close to another rapper. Although it was brief, her relationship with Papa was clearly more than just going through a difficult time at this point. The rifts were too deep to overlook, and given the situation, there might not be a way to mend them. Remy, will we ever know the full story? Take immediate action. Gradually, Papu began to turn away from Remy, and before anyone could tell, he had found another partner. This is when things start to get interesting. Even though Papu remained silent and did not speak, the rumors continued. You read correctly. Papu's new partner is a professional fighter who throws his hands. The nicest part is that despite the pandemonium, Pap seems happier than he has been in a long time. He was the ideal spouse because he put her first, even when it looked like Remy didn't appreciate it. He remained faithful for 6 difficult years, kept her down while she was in prison, and made every effort to start over after she was released. Even while his fans are happy to see him finally live for himself, the fact that such dedication and commitment are uncommon just serves to worsen the issue. Everybody sees things differently. He has unquestionably finished this chapter and is now concentrating on himself. After Remy was released from prison, Papoose emerged as the quintessential black romantic and hip-hop figure. He gladly wore the title next to her, representing the highest level of commitment. As a result, many people find it difficult to comprehend and feel deceived by him and his followers, who believed that the ideal representation of black love had vanished. Remy is accused of cheating on everyone, even EAS, a subordinate at a company that P helped launch.
That sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking.
Before the fight, many asked Remy how it felt and whether it hurt as she stood there absorbing every blow that was thrown at her. Papo didn't say anything in contrast to those who spoke about him for months. Remy said, "It's battle rap," and nodded. "It is true what people say about names being dropped in conflict. Over the years, I have seen thousands of confrontations. Let's face it, this time it wasn't simply a name drop, she was being physically abused for much longer than she had anticipated. They've already named me." A widely circulated video of Remy and Papa's furious quarrel followed, as if things couldn't get any stranger. Their marriage, their new lover, love, devotion, and treachery made headlines after all of this for all the wrong reasons. The video went viral on social media, leaving fans with more questions than answers as they tried to figure out why the two women were going through such a difficult time. Really? How did this happen? Above all, is this Papo and Remy Ma's last chapter? Fans were astonished to learn that Papo had moved on with someone else because they had witnessed all the highs and lows and everything in between with Remy Ma, and they had always managed to stay together. Has their love affair ended? It began. Fans who had previously supported Remy split up after seeing a video of Pap and his new partner seeming way too comfortable. While some felt awful for Pap, others believed she had every right to move on. The problems didn't end there, though, when Remy discovered that Pap was seeing someone else. The rumors were originally ignored but quickly gained traction. The tension and emotions were so high that when a video of a heated argument between her and Papa's new girlfriend surfaced online, social media went crazy. Everyone was wondering if this was the last straw for Papoose and Remy Ma as the emotions erupted. In the video, Remy Ma's candid conversation with Papa's new buddy reveals her sentiments. She accuses the woman of interfering in her relationship with Papa, and her frustration is clear in every word. As the argument heated up, it briefly appears as like it might turn violent, but how did it get to this point? Despite their best efforts to conceal it, everyone had known for months that Remy and Papa's marriage was troubled. Papa's abrupt affair with another lady was the last straw after years of Remy. Was this argument about his new girlfriend, or was it a more serious indication that things had been going wrong in their marriage for some time? She was distressed and heartbroken. The entire altercation was somehow caught on tape, and when it went viral online, people started taking sides on social media right away. Furthermore, his new girlfriend generated a lot of conversation, and before anybody knew it, Remy and Papoose's conflict had grown from a small PR problem to a full-fledged media circus. After everything she had done for Papoose, some claimed Remy had betrayed her, while others blamed him for allowing things to go wrong. Papo. He eventually said in multiple interviews that he never intended for things to get this bad because he could no longer handle the turmoil. Even though he acknowledged that he had a relationship with his new girlfriend and that his marriage to Remy had been strained for a while, he made it clear that he didn't enjoy how everything was made public. He felt sorry for both women and still loved Remy, but there was no way out of this predicament. Remy, however, wasn't going to remain silent and resorted to social media to express her feelings of betrayal from both Papoose and the woman he was seeing. Even though many came to Remy's side, offering her love and support, the media stepped up their coverage, opening social media, gossip blogs, and news websites because they couldn't take the drama any longer. For example, some people called Papo the villain. Every hour, new rumors surfaced, and everyone demanded more. All of Papo and Remy's actions, including their altercation with Papa's new lover, were suddenly made newsworthy. The internet went crazy, with some fans believing Papo had done something wrong and others supporting Remy and believing she should be treated better.